Yo. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, okay. Man, I was having all these live streaming problems. Uh, my name's Razorian Buck, by the way. Man, I was having all these live stream problems. This is the fourth time I've tried to live stream. Uh, it was set to scheduled live stream, and I don't know why. And then I accidentally tried it again, and I set it accidentally to private, but I hadn't gone live yet. So I went back and set it to public, and it automatically set it back to scheduled live stream again. And yeah, it's just really messed up, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was. But I think I finally figured it out now because the chat wasn't even showing up. The chat was saying this video is unavailable. And I was like, oh my god, I think YouTube's messed up. So I was actually gonna. So I did a live stream with nobody in the chat, and I was just gonna post it on my channel saying I was having problems with live streaming, and then that didn't show up. And I was like, what's going on? So like ready to blame YouTube again. So YouTube's broken again. And so then I pulled out my camera and I was just going to do a quick video being like, what's up with the, live streams and stuff. See if anyone had any issues similar to mine or if anyone knew a fix or anything. And that's when I was filming that video to post it on my channel, and that's when I realized it was auto scheduling my live streams. So hopefully I fixed the problem. However, nobody's here right now, so maybe the problem isn't fixed. But that happens. I mean, it is actually 6 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't slept yet, and I'm gonna be sleeping soon, which is why this is a quick live stream. So if no one pops in, it's probably because it's 6 o'clock in the morning. And nobody ever knows when I'm going to go live. But I wanted to go live like an hour ago until this problem happened. And I was just rendering a video, and I was going to show you guys that. But now the video's rendered and done. What's up, SDMF? Hey, how's it going? I was just talking about I was having problems live streaming, but I figured it out. I don't know. It's auto scheduling my live streams. What's up, Scott? It's weird. I never had this before, but basically I'd set it to public and it would automatically set my live stream to scheduled and just I didn't check when it was scheduled for, but it wasn't showing up on my channel. It wasn't showing up public. None of this. So it took me a while to figure out. What's up, Makeup by Nicole? There's a lot of people awake right now. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning here right now. I didn't think anyone would be awake. Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever did that. Appreciate it. I just been rendering videos. I finished one video yesterday. I finished another video today, and and I'm going to schedule one for Friday and probably one for Mondays. Yes, we tried to stream and it would not let us stream. Yeah, so basically what happened was first I started live streaming and the chat said, this video is unavailable. And I was like, what's going on? And then no one showed up. So I was like, this is screwed up. So I went to my channel on my cell phone. I looked it up and it wasn't showing up. So I was like, what is going on here? So apparently when I was changing it, because it's automatically set on private, so when I changed it to public, the scheduling button would automatically switch to schedule, because I looked up my own live stream on YouTube, and what happened was it showed there, but it said set a reminder. And I was like, what is this? So then I clicked on the video and it said this video is unavailable, but then the audio started playing, but the video wouldn't play. So I guess the fix is just check the scheduling. I get, because I clearly it's working now. So maybe you want to try that. Yeah, I find setting up live streams to be very confusing. Yeah, I me too, because I set up the live stream and it's set to a private automatically. So then I got to remember to set it to public. And then I got to also set it to webcam, or else my webcam won't show up, because I have two different separate things I can do uh, as far as that's concerned. And then, yeah. And now this whole scheduling thing. So now it's like three things I got to like triple check before I go live. Thanks, makeup. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah. So anyways, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on. I wanted to stay on for a bit longer, but that was an hour ago because I was had all these live stream problems. But yeah, now I'm tired. And I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are just waking up and I'm like just going to sleep. Uh, how many videos have you produced in the last few weeks? Not very many. I took almost a whole month off, maybe about a month and a half. The thing is, like, I worked really hard to get the 4,000, 1,000, sub situation, and I did it. But what happened was I didn't get reviewed for like 3 months, and it was just really unmotivating because you work an entire year to get there, and it's not all about the money or nothing like that. Ain't nobody getting rich on YouTube, but I mean, I wanted that feeling like you worked really hard. You want to kind of get recognized for all your hard work. So sitting in review, being like, I tweeted at YouTube twice, and I sent messages in the send feedback function in Creator Studios, and it was just getting kind of unmotivating. I still made a few videos, but I wasn't working as hard on it. And so on January 7th, finally they monetized my channel. And that was actually, I think it was because I sent them a message in the feedback. Hey, thanks, Scott. You've been up all night too, eh, SD? I saw on this channel with vidIQ, I think, and he said that somebody went to the send feedback function and wrote, "Hey, do you think you could check out my channel because I haven't, been reviewed yet, and I just want to make sure that there's not a problem." And in this video I was watching on YouTube, he said that the guy got monetized the very next day. So I tried that and I got no reply, but I did do it on a Saturday, and I didn't want to like bug them too much because I don't want like a manual review with somebody who's all pissed off because I sent them like 5 messages like in one day, right? So I left it for a few weeks and I tried again, and then sure enough, the very next day I got monetized. So maybe, I don't know if it was just random or if someone actually saw my message and went and checked it out, because I'm sure they just have to push a button. And I got some of the most family friendly content on YouTube. So, but I was all paranoid too, because I was like, I got some piano covers, and I know those are like would be copyright claimed, and then with Article 13 coming out, I wasn't sure, like, am I allowed to have this thumbnail of this, like, because I did a Guns N' Roses cover and I put their like logo in the thumbnail. I was like, is that gonna demonetize me or not get me approved? Who knows, right? And in the terms of services, no, that's not a problem. But behind the scenes, who knows what's really going on? You don't know what changes they're like gonna make in the next few months, and they're not gonna monetize somebody just knowing that like in 3 months they're just going to take it away again, or 2 months. So I was all paranoid. And I wasn't sure what I could upload or what I couldn't upload. But now I got a better understanding because I can go through my videos and I know like all my Mortal Kombat live streams, they're not monetizable, which is fine. I don't care. But, I just didn't want to put up something that would get me in trouble. Anyways, what's up? I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Soul Hail. uh, she told me unlist all your videos. Yeah, and I tried that, Scott. I the problem is all my videos have music in them, and they're for the most part all of them are my own music that I created myself, except for the piano covers. But all my videos have some sort of music in them, whether I create it myself or not, or they're copyright free, right? But I watched your video, and but I didn't want to. I couldn't unlist every single video I have, so I did half of them, and then that didn't do anything for me. So then I started getting rid of all my thumbnails that had like maybe copyrighted work in it, and yeah. It was a whole thing. But it was a good video. If anyone's curious about that kind of thing, you should check out Scott Fisher's video on it. Hello, home shopping TV. Nice to see you. She was the only one on my last live stream. She hung out with me for like a half an hour. You upload almost every single day. That is awesome. Yeah, so basically with my uploading schedule, I'm trying to upload now once a week, but I'm always like, I get a video done, I upload it, and then I'm like scrounging to make the next video. And that's why I'm so inconsistent. So what I've done is I just uploaded a video. Now right away I started editing my next video, and I got it up, I've got it scheduled, and then I sat down and I started editing a new video. So I got that one just finished rendering, which is why the screen is on, and now I just got to upload it, make a thumbnail, and then now I can like lay back a bit, and I can start scheduling like my videos will come out on a certain day, and I'll do it once a week for now. And if I can keep this pace up, then maybe I could switch to 2 videos a week or 3 videos a week. But I put so much production value into my videos, and some of it's not even noticeable. Like the last video I did, I spent something like 6 hours doing some special editing that you wouldn't even know was there. It was like behind the scenes kind of. If you watch the entire video, you might notice if you were paying attention, which I don't think most people would do because it's not that interesting of a video. But anyways, Fury 009's in here. Welcome. I do 2 videos a day. Very difficult to edit. Oh, that's got to be hard to do. You must have some free time. What kills me is you spend 10 hours on a video and some fool makes a negative comment about how the video is subpar. Yeah. When I was first learning to play piano, I did the Gremlins theme song. Was the second song I ever learned, and it wasn't very good. And at the beginning of the video, I talked a lot about the process of learning the song. And recently I went on Reddit and I found a Gremlins subreddit. So I thought, hey, I'll post my video there. Maybe it'll get a whole bunch of views. It's people that are interested in that movie. And I got 2 comments, and they were both super negative. One was like, this guy doesn't know how to play piano. What a waste of my time. And I kind of thought about it. I was like, yeah, I guess it was kind of a waste of your time because I know I didn't do very good, right? If he knew who I was, he'd be like, oh, well, that's, Razor back when he didn't know piano very well. But it was just some stranger. So to his eyes, it was like, yeah, this is like the worst Gremlins cover I've ever heard. And then I got another one that was pretty negative, and I removed the link because, like, forget this. This was a bad idea. But dislikes don't bother me at all, though, because you never know what people are going through, or what I could say one sentence in this live stream and just offend somebody by accident, and not even mean to do it, right? Who knows? So that doesn't bother me much. I got uh, I got 3 thumbs down, so it's okay. Yeah, we all start somewhere. Oh, my throat's all dry. I got coffee, but it's not helping. I think it's making it worse, actually. Liked and tweeted out the stream. Oh, thank you. I wasn't going to stay long, but I guess if people keep showing up, I guess I should. What time? 6 a.m.? It's 6 a.m. here. Whenever I live stream, I lose my phone because I don't know where I put it. 6:08. Guys, remind me. I'm putting my cell phone right here, right where I can see it, where you won't have to remind me because it's right in front of my face. It's 5:08 there. It was pretty cool. We had that full blood moon the other day. It was freezing cold out, and I tried to do a time lapse with the GoPro. And the problem is I set up the GoPro early, and I tried to put one of those portable battery packs to it so it would film longer. But the moon freaking went from down here all the way up here, and by the time it turned into the blood full moon, it was way up here, and the camera was facing this way. So, yeah, I kind of gave up on that. It didn't work out well, but it was freezing cold, and when I took the tripod back in, there was frost all over the tripod. It was crazy. You guys give Razor thumbs up. Oh, thanks. I got plenty of thumbs up. I got 7 thumbs up. I'm good, guys. I'm good. I love GoPros a lot. It's the only thing I've ever filmed on because I don't have a lot of money. So I wanted something that I could do the most with. Something that's portable, something that could do wide angles, slow motion, just one camera to do everything. And I got the GoPro Hero 4, but now it's outdated. Like, I learned on that, and now there's so much more I want to do that this GoPro can't do. I want to get the GoPro Hero 7, but I'm just broke. I have no money. So, hey, I got a PayPal link in the description if someone wants to buy me a GoPro Hero 7. I want to do so. I made one of those like real Lucille bats from The Walking Dead, and I got a couple videos where I smashed the crap out of stuff. And the other day I was watching the slow-mo guys. Man, their videos are so good. They just slow everything down, and so I want to do another Lucille smashing video, but I want to slow stuff down. But the GoPro Hero 7, the GoPro Hero 7 is awesome, but the Hero 4 that I have, it can do 60 frames per second at 1080p. If I go down to 720, the quality's still okay for YouTube, I guess, but then I can get 120 frames per second. There's also another function that I just learned about this year. If I drop the resolution down all the way to like 400 or whatever, which is terrible, but I mean, the GoPro will give you 240 frames per second. So I could really slow stuff down, but it would just look like garbage. So I'm going to make another one of those videos really soon. I'm going to experiment and try to make some really cool slow motion shots. And that's one of the things I've been having the most fun with the GoPro lately. What's GoPro? This thing. I always keep the lens cover on there because I know it's just for dust, but for me, I don't know. It's like I said, I got no money, so I got to make sure this doesn't break. I'd rather have the little protection on there. I've only dropped it a couple times. Did you see the crack? Look at this. This is my own doing, so I'm not blaming GoPro for that. I did that. That was cement, I think. Yeah, action cam. So I bought a $20 action camera off eBay. I'll show it to you. Where is it? Let me feel around here. This is the $20 action cam, but it sucks, man. And they don't really, it's not really what they advertise it to be. Like they're like, oh, full HD 1080p, right? But they said 30 frames per second. That's what my GoPro Hero 4 is. Well, no, it's actually 60, but you can get away with 30. Turns out it's like 15. Mistake on their part. I'm sure they didn't intend to do that intentionally. But yeah, 15 frames per second. That sucks. But it has a screen, but it's not touch screen. So I'm like, you gotta fiddle through the settings. It's light, man. It's, you could tell there's like hardly anything in here. But I saw a hack you can do with the GoPro to make a macro lens. It's, the lens is glued on, and if you take it off, if you figure out a way to get the glue off, you can pry off the lens, you can move it and turn it into a macro lens so you can film things like really up close, right? But I don't want to do that with my, $400 GoPro. So maybe I'll try with this thing, because this, and the cool thing about this is it was $20 and it came with all the accessories that GoPro charges so much money for. So I got my $20 value just out of the accessories. I could technically throw this in the garbage and I still would have gotten a great deal, because I use all those accessories for the actual GoPro. So the waterproof housing and the little attachments for the headset, or attaching it to stuff, those sticky pads. Anyways, I'm missing your guys' comments. Sorry about that. I bought one off Wish for my son, off Wish, and it sucked. Yeah, this one sucks. Yeah, it held the charge for half an hour. Ouch. So I gave him my GoPro. That is nice of you. I had somebody give me a GoPro Hero 1 after me already having the GoPro Hero 4. I was like, dude, I can't use this. It was so ancient. I was like, I can't believe, like, oh, your messages got retracted. That wasn't me. So, and there's no moderators in here, so I don't know what that's all about. But that happens to somebody else that comes in the stream sometimes. I wonder why that is. Sorry about that. Tried to do it away from the microphone. Oh. So yeah, battery's probably dead on this. I wonder what kind of battery this takes. Let's see. Yeah. That's not going to go in a GoPro anytime soon, unless the newer GoPros take something like this. This battery is super light too. Holy cow. I've used it though. I've made a couple videos. So when I was smashing stuff with my Lucille bat, I want different camera angles. And when you're smashing stuff, you can't like do a whole bunch of different takes. It's either you get the shot or you don't, because I shouldn't have to explain it, but when you smash something into little tiny pieces, well, there's no going back. So I use this, and I also have a little mini cam. I'll show you that. It's kind of cool. If I can find it. Every time I do a live stream, I tear my entire room apart for you guys. So I got this. You've probably seen these little mini cams. And this thing is actually way better than the other one that I just showed you. This. So check it out. I know the quality of my live streams are bad. I apologize about that. But this cost $20. It was worth it because of all the accessories, but the camera sucks. This here, sorry, I'm not fingering you. This was $12, and it's steel, and the quality is better. But I'm having a problem with this one too. It shows the time and the date at the bottom when I'm filming. And I looked up how to get rid of that. They say you go, you plug it into the computer, and then you find the file, the text file, and it should have a Y on it for yes, show it. And then you change the Y to an N for no, don't show it. And then you save the file, and then it won't show the time and date at the bottom of the screen anymore. But for whatever reason, it keeps just going back. It just keeps reversing itself. So I can't get the time and date off the camera. But this camera also has night vision. If you can see here, those 4 black dots, that is like, I don't know what you call it, infrared or whatever. It's for night vision, which I've never used. But yeah, my review for this camera is good. I like it. If I could get the date off. But I use this actually in the when I was smashing stuff with the Lucille bat, because it's so light that I hooked it up to the ceiling facing down. So you got like a downward angle of me smashing stuff with a bat. Those are the 3 cameras I have. Everything I buy is cheap because I like to buy lots of stuff. So, you know, the GoPro is probably the most expensive thing I own. This TV I got off a friend for like $30, and this was found in a box. This computer that's glowing red I bought used for $150. This I bought brand new. It was the cheapest one I could find for $100. I buy the cheapest of everything because I like art and I like doing stuff. So I want to learn how to play piano and play guitar and play drums and computer edit and have different cameras that do different things. So if I went and just spent like $500 on like a piano, well, I wouldn't be video editing, so I wouldn't have a camera, I wouldn't have a microphone. What's up, Artie Morbid? When I was on Pusa Studios channel earlier, I don't know if you were there or not, but he was mentioning about how awesome you were, which everyone already knows. But well, regularly he calls you awesome, but actually he was talking about your gear and how awesome that was if you were there. About to go on live in 40 minutes. Okay, I will pop in. I wasn't even going to live stream for this long, but then all these people showed up. I thought you'd all be sleeping. And I'm ready to go to sleep. I'll pop in and say hi before I go to sleep. Yep, that's how I got my Canon. Was like 1108. Oh no, $110. Okay. That's cool. Puss rules. Yeah. They cool, very cool of them to do that. It's 10 p.m. in Korea. Uh, I learned some Korean. 안녕하세요, I believe. That's the only thing. I was learning Chinese, but then at the job I was at, uh, we also had someone from Korea. So I figured while I was learning Chinese from this one guy, I should learn Korea from this other guy, Korean. Thanks, man. I usually up earlier. So yeah, I don't usually live stream this late, and I'm usually sleeping around this hour. I'm mostly always sleeping when you're live streaming, which is why you hardly ever see me. But I'll stay up because it's been a while. Don't tweet out the stream. I need to go to sleep. How ungrateful, hey? People show up and I'm like, no. I should be grateful that you guys are down with hanging out for me. Ha- hang out with me, sorry. See how tired I am? Uh, that's good. You know, I don't know how much of it is really me being tired or me feeling like I should be sleeping because when I am up all night and then the sun starts coming up, I feel like I've done something wrong because I know like I'm going to go to sleep. And that's exactly when everyone's going to start phoning the house or coming by and knocking on the door, or I've got to go to the bank or go to the store for something during store hours. And so I feel guilty for being up all night, which I shouldn't do. But so, yeah, half of it's because I'm tired. The other half is because I feel like I should be sleeping. Uh, I'm thinking about doing a morning routine video. That's a good idea if you got time for that. And SDMF, what does that stand for? Says, I really like your stream. You're a great streamer. Keep up the fantastic work. Oh, thank you. I don't know. I feel like I could be better, but I don't know. I've been through lots in my life, so I feel like I can just talk and not worry too much about embarrassing myself. It's kind of the way why I made my channel the way I did. A lot of it's really comical and a lot of it's silly. Like I probably the worst silliest comedic things I've done on my channel is sat on a table and it broke and I just fell landed on my ass on the floor. But you know, that kind of or stupid humor or I pretend to mess up words, but it's kind of like a fail safe because then when I actually do it in real life, it's like, hey, that's his shtick. That's what he does. You know, he acts like a goof. Little do they know, I really have no idea what I'm doing. And plus, because I don't script my videos really, so it's a fail safe in that way too. Because then when I'm in the editing stage, I just try to work around it and but I also I like making like family friendly content because I have you know a 12-year-old son and I want to make videos that his mom wouldn't mind him watching or he wouldn't mind watching, you know. Uh, and I want to make videos that other parents feel like when they leave the room, they they can feel comfortable that they're leaving their room while their kids are watching my videos. Now, some videos I've made that are maybe questionable for that certain situation, but overall, that's what I try to pull off, and it's helped quite a bit as far as you know. YouTube keeps making the rules stricter, and they're bringing in new rules now for people that are you know swearing and causing mischief on YouTube, and that's something I've never had to worry about for my channel. However, what I do always have to worry about is never getting any views because my stuff's not popular like that. But I'm working on it, you know. What was that comment we got earlier about, learning, getting there one day at a time? Hey, Gemma, how's it going? Good to see you. You're on the other side of the planet, so it's got to be what, like uh 2 p.m. or 7 p.m. there, something like that. Gemma's awesome. I want to take the Bill and Ted guitar thing, when they go excellent. I want to take that as a sound bite, and I want to have it sitting here in the corner so I can do it during live streams. So just from in the middle of nowhere, it'd just be like good quality. It's okay. I'm here for a bit before I have to go. Yeah, nearly 2 p.m. Ooh, I was close. I knew it was like somewhere around 2 or like 7 o'clock at night. But then I thought, no, not 7. You were interviewed by BBC yesterday. Huh. I heard about that. Who said that? I think Pusa Studios mentioned that. Must have been, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was only able to check out a couple live streams last night, and one was Pusa Studios, and the other one was Ordero Ordero Studios, the guy who does all the really cool drawings and stuff. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. We're a huge community here. We're all the same community. Yeah, congrats. What did BBC ask you? It's all fun to meet all YouTube friends through YouTube. Yeah, I mentioned that in the last video I just put out was one of the best things about last year, 2018, was just meeting all of you guys, even though it wasn't in person. But I mean, to just be able to go online, like, remember way back in the day, we had what, MSN Messenger, and we had uh, MySpace, if any of you were alive back then. But we had like messenger systems where we had like communities. But now we actually have one here on YouTube, which is cool because YouTube's where we all want to be, because we all make videos and stuff, right? And it would suck for us all to want to be on YouTube, but also just have to like go to some other platform like Facebook in order just to chat with each other. So when they put live streaming on YouTube, that's like one of the best things they've done in a long, long time. Even though sometimes it doesn't work, but hey, I don't own a $1 billion company, so yeah, I do like to complain, but at the same time, I don't know what they're going through, especially with all the legal problems and stuff they must always have. Every time somebody films a dead body or accidentally shoots their husband, or you know, all the things that YouTube has to deal with. Now Article 13. Yeah, YouTube is great. You don't think you would meet so many amazing people. Uh, I have met a lot of great people. Yeah. It, and also like all the different content that you get exposed to that you would never check out if you didn't just show up to a channel because you're supporting that person or you enjoyed that person, and then you find out what they do in their lives and you're like, "Oh, that's actually really cool." How am I doing? I'm I don't know. I'm pretty good. Getting work done. I was mentioning earlier, I got a video out. My first video I did in all of January. I've got another video already up on YouTube. Well, it's scheduled to come out. So I think I'll put that on Friday. And then I have make like a it's a like a commentary over me editing the video that I'm also gonna release after. And it's like 30 minutes long where you just watch me on Adobe Photoshop and Premiere and After Effects, and I sped the whole thing up because it's like 5 hours. So I sped it up to a half an hour, so everything's like super fast. And then I just talk about what I'm doing because it's all special effects and stuff. I think it'll be interesting, but we'll see if anyone cares or not. I asked people, if you enjoy this, let me know, and if it's not enjoyable, that's okay too. But I just want to know so I don't make more content that people don't care about. Is there a very big country in Alberta? it's yeah, it's pretty big. Uh it's I don't know. It's big. There's lots of fields and like small town that I'm in is a hour and a half drive away from the closest city. It's all fields and cows, horses, rabbits, and deer. The other day, there's two deer just sitting, well, not sitting, they were standing in the snow right outside our house in our yard, about 5 feet away from the door. And I went to take the dog out, and usually the dog sees the deer and freaks out and starts barking. But, we have a fence to keep the dog in so he doesn't run away. But yet last night he saw the deer. He didn't care. He didn't bark or anything. I think he's just getting older or he's getting used to them, to the deer. But it's pretty cool to just have deer chilling about. But the thing is, they always come out at night, and the GoPro does not work well at night. So it's really hard to film any of the deer hanging out. Sometimes they're out during the day, but it's I don't know. I don't walk around holding the camera waiting for that one shot when the deer finally shows up. You don't see that anymore where I live. Hmm. Where I live, there's always running, getting hit on the highway. Apparently, deer get hit on the highway a lot out here too. Um, you always hear because the people in town are always talking about how they have to go get a new truck or a new car because they hit a deer. And I don't know. They're used to it. I don't drive. I have my learners and I want to get a car. It's another thing on my list when I get some money. But so I don't know what it feels like to hit a deer, but they all seem used to it. I know it's a serious thing, like, you could seriously get hurt. The deer could fly right through the windshield, shatter the windshield, and but, they're just used to it. They're like, hit another deer." By accident, of course, they don't try to. Well, nobody tries to mess up their car to the point that it doesn't work, but, uh, wildlife and sea life is so gorgeous. I am terrified of sea life. I just I don't know. Big oceans scare me. I couldn't imagine being in the middle of an ocean and being stuck out there with all these sea creatures that are like 10 times the size of me, knowing that they're like all under me. And especially like it doesn't help to go on YouTube and watch videos of whales jumping out of the water or even dolphins. You see people in canoes and then you see dolphins jumping up like 10 feet away from them. I'm like, oh, dude, I would freak right out. I think there's a lot of cool species, and you know, if I watch a documentary or something, you see all these weird gooey creatures. You're like, how does something like that even exist? I think they're cool, but they scare the crap out of me. I love it too. I want to swim with the dolphins one day. That would be cool if it was like shallow water or something, or it, you like I'm totally against, caging animals and stuff like that. However, since they're already caged, if I like went on a vacation somewhere and they had a situation where they're like, "Hey, you could put on a life jacket and for $50 you can swim with some dolphins for a half an hour." I guess I'd do it. It's difficult. I don't know who is watching my videos. Yeah, just the people that comment. Those are the ones watching, I guess. Someone will get rich on YouTube. Yes, and we can all mooch off them. Come on, Pusa Studios. Pusa Studios is in Canada too, so I'm rooting for them to get rich so I can go sleep on their couch. James Cox is awake, guys. Oh, is this the before party? Gotta go check out James too. I haven't been to James's channel in well, I drop in every so often, but I used to be there every single day, and there's no actual reason why I haven't, except just my sleeping patterns. So I gotta go keep doing that too. But I gave him actually a shout out on my last video that I just did. I didn't tell anyone, so I'm sure he hasn't seen it, but just let it be known that I give him props. My phone keeps going off because he keeps tweeting. Oh, well, I'll let you guys go, and you can go check out James or go check out Artie Morbid, uh, and maybe I'll swing by James's live stream, but I'll check to see if Artie Morbid's live streaming first because I do gotta go to sleep soon. So he's not live yet. Oh, okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna be ending the live stream soonish, like within minutes, but not so much that I still got a little bit of coffee left. I know, I gotta go to sleep. I'm drinking coffee. What am I thinking? Racer, what are you doing? Oh, want to see I chopped off a dog's head? It's my new thing that I got lying around. I need to make some. So this was like a stuffed animal, the kind you put batteries in and it moves, but it was broken, so I chopped the head off. I already mentioned this in a live stream, but I don't know who was there, so I'm just mentioning it again because I saw it over here. It's funny. Oh man, and I just saw the funniest video. I gotta mention this because it was so awesome. Now, you guys probably won't be that interested in it because it has to do with Mortal Kombat, the video game that I really, really like. Um, so, but it was like a whole bunch of like videos that of people like epic fails and stuff where people like slip and they fall on the ground or whatever, or they're walking by and they walk into a pole or something, but someone took the Mortal Kombat characters and edited in the video so it looked like the Mortal Kombat characters were like kicking the people, and it was so funny. I want to make my own version of that because maybe you could consider that stealing an idea, but I consider it a tribute. maybe I'll just link the other video down below, or maybe I won't even do it, but it was so funny that I kind of want to do something like that. Anyways, I'm still not monetized. It's hard to waiting. I reached at November. Makeup, okay, coffee, drink nice coffee. Yes, it's hard to get monetized. Yeah. See, when I first reached the 10,000 views that they asked for back before they changed the rules, I waited 3 months. And at the end of 3 months, I thought I was finally going to get reviewed, but instead I got an email saying, "Oh, we're changing the rules." Now you need 4,000, hours and blah blah blah. So then when I finally reached that goal, I waited another 3 months. So I don't know. I've heard some people get monetized in a week. I've heard sometimes it takes a month, but I do suggest sending them a message. When I tweeted at them twice. Uh, the second time they never responded back at all. The first time they asked for a screenshot, and I sent them a screenshot, and literally all they did was look at the screenshot and go, "Yep, you're under review, all right." It's like, yeah, I know. I'm aware of that. I was wondering if you could help me with that. Thank you. And I sent a message similar to that, but it wasn't so rude. It was very nice and polite. But they never got back to me. Yo, Farmel, how's it going? Renee, wow, what are you guys doing up? Everyone's waking up, I bet. And I'm like ready to go to sleep. Afternoon, it's afternoon there. You suggest sending a message to get monetized? Yeah, I would suggest going to the send feedback. You can find it by going into Creator Studios, and then there's a little button in the corner, right about hold on, right about there on the screen. It says send feedback. But you first go to your monetization page and then push it, because then it says, do you want to send feedback? You push the button again, and it says, do you want to include a thumbnail, or not a thumbnail, but a screen capture? And then you say yes, and they'll send a screen capture of your monetization page because you're on it, right? And then it'll show your watch hours and your subscribers and that you're in review. So they'll send YouTube the photo verifying that you're in review as well. And then you write something really like not negative. You write, what I wrote was, uh, I've been in the review process now for almost 3 months. I was worried that maybe there was some sort of problem or issue. Do you think you could possibly take a look? And then I did that once and I got no response. However, I did do it on a Saturday. That probably wasn't smart. And then the second time I did it, oh, is Farmel leaving? Or oh, okay. Uh no. Home shopping is leaving. I don't know. So anyways, yeah, so I sent it once, I got no response. Second time, what happened? The second time I did it, I got no response, but the very next day, I was monetized. So it could have been a fluke or a coincidence, or maybe they actually saw it and did something. But the whole idea, the whole reason why I got the idea to do that was because I saw another channel suggest to do it, because apparently somebody else somewhere did it and it worked for them. It took you 16 days. That's nice. That's a nice. Yeah, I don't know. I've also heard rumors that they might do it in piles. So, like, they have a certain date, and then everyone gets like they do in chunks, so everyone will get monetized at the same time. That was a rumor I heard. I I I was wondering if it had something to do with where you live. There's actually something I tried once, uh, where I tried changing it from Canada to United States, thinking maybe they were favoring the United States over Canada. But that didn't do anything. Uh, what's up, Homestead? You get on the computer, go under the monetization tab, scroll down, and you will see that you are under review. Yeah. I don't have to scroll down on mine though. It says it right above. Well, not now. Now I'm monetized, but back when I was waiting, I didn't have to scroll down. But it'll happen. I know it will. Hopefully, if they don't change the rules again. uh, I'm sure YouTube will just continuously get harder and harder and harder. I don't see it getting easier anytime soon. Actually, when the monetization program first started, uh, well, first there was no monetization, and then when YouTube first decided to do this, they only offered it to a select few people, and those people they actually contacted directly through email, and they said, "Hey, we're trying this new thing, this new program. Are you interested in getting involved in it?" It was just test trials, right? And then after that worked, I don't know how long that was going on for, but I know the old school YouTubers were a part of this program, like Philip DeFranco and I don't know who else at the moment. I think maybe PewDiePie. Anyways, after that, then they rolled it out to everybody and everyone could be a part of it. But ever since then, it's just gotten harder and harder and harder. And the way YouTube's growing, I don't see why they would make it easier anytime soon. Because all the drama that keeps happening on YouTube just gets worse and worse every year too. And I get really paranoid about the what's going on with all these sponsors now because the other, last year or whatever, we had the ad apocalypse and it affected the ad revenue. And a whole bunch of big YouTubers, they started relying on sponsorships, right? People sponsoring certain videos. And now we're seeing problems with sponsors. We had that Better Health scandal uh, last year, and then at the beginning of this year, we have the casino app scandal with Rice Gum and who else was involved in that? A couple other people were involved in that, and so if that becomes a huge problem, then YouTube's gonna have to crack down on sponsors, or and if it's just gonna keep getting worse. I had a crappy few days, but you can't keep an old farm girl down. Yeah. Well, it does make sense that it has gotten harder, and there's only so much advertising money to go around. So they are going to have to eliminate some people. Yeah. So I also have this other theory, right? This is a good one too. You're going to want to stick around for this. So, all that stuff that was going on with PewDiePie, and they're trying to bring him down, the Wall Street Journal, and all this stuff. And YouTube was kind of freaking out. They didn't know what to do, right? And I don't know. I always thought to myself, why is YouTube trying to become the next Netflix? They have a website that is unlike any other website and it's already successful. Why try to become something you're not? What they should be doing is competing against Twitch, or Twitch has come up and now they should be competing against each other for the like ad revenue or like people being which site you're going to be on. But then it hit me. It's like, why? Because the Wall Street Journal was attacking PewDiePie because he was the biggest person on the platform, probably. And now I've seen newspapers and places like CNN. I think they've started attacking YouTube, and I think what's going on is these old school television networks and these companies, YouTube is stealing their ad revenue. Nobody's advertising on television anymore, right? So these networks are saying, "Oh man, we had all this ad revenue. Now they're like, oh, well, we're just gonna go spend our money on YouTube." So I think they're pissed off at YouTube, trying to bring YouTube down so that they can get their ad revenue back that they had for the last 100 years or whenever cable's been out for. So if you look at it that way, really, Twitch and YouTube should be allies fighting the old school media that's still trying to hold on to, to what little that they have, similar to the music industry and what happened with that. So that's my theory of what's going on. And I think that's why, you know, uh, why PewDiePie has been attacked quite a bit. And also, I don't know, I've heard other people talking crap about YouTube. Yes, my body just told me to get a cup of coffee. 90% of PewDiePie supporters are children, 9-year-olds. um, oh, it's almost 7 a.m. here. Oh, watch Artie Morbid live in 30 minutes. Shoutouts and appreciation, episode 38. You heard it here first, unless you heard it somewhere else before I just said that. Here, I'll show you. This is my advertising. You can't even read that. It's too blurry. Oh well. I get notifications sometimes. I hit the bell for you people sometimes. I try to switch it up every so often. I don't want to give one person too much and then leave everyone else in the dust. So I'll hit the bell for a few people. Make sure I go over there like enough times. I feel like I've supported you pretty good. Then I will move the bell. I'll take it off and I'll give it to somebody else for a bit. And doesn't mean I stop going to that person's channel, but just try and do that extra effort for each person individually. 554 here. So you're an hour behind me. No, wait, yeah. No, wait, yeah. Mm-hmm. I got this new video I'm gonna start editing, and it's this guy who does this magic trick on YouTube, and it's the most messed up looking YouTube trick. But I realized it's freaking fake, man. The guy went on use some editing software and just edited out a bunch of stuff. It's like all, you know, it's a scam. So I'm gonna expose this guy. And I'm looking forward to it. I was thinking about starting it tonight, but well, now it's not tonight anymore. It's early in the morning. So yeah, tonight after I sleep. But I'm excited about it. Because I don't like when people when magicians fake their tricks, they just say, "Oh, well, I'm an illusionist." Like that. I'm not scamming anybody. I never said I was a magician. I'm an illusionist. So what does that mean? It means I edit the videos to make it look like I'm doing something I'm not. It's the same thing that these pranksters do on YouTube. If you're a prankster, but you do fake pranks, then they just go, "Hey, it's a social experiment." It's not a prank, bro. It's a social experiment. This is how it's like the legal wording to get around the fact you make fake content. But the point is still the same. It's like you're misleading people, right? You're making people believe one thing when it's really something else is going on. So I don't know. That's one of my pet peeves on YouTube, especially clickbait. Oh man, that bothers me a lot sometimes. And there's another thing that I shouldn't really get into videos that bother me. I'm just kind of talking so you guys have something to listen to. But some of these channels that I see, they make a video about every single little tiny thing. Like, for example, the new Mortal Kombat game's coming out, and I see these guys are like, they make a video. They're like, "Hey, we got new news, people. We got new news about the new game coming out. This guy, he just tweeted, it's coming." It's like, yeah, and is that it? You made a whole video? The guy just tweeted, it's coming? Guy, can't believe I clicked on this video so you could tell me that. That's not new news. That's so that bugs me on YouTube. 51 and misty here. Ooh, it's misty. Okay, 48 degrees outside. I've never been one for checking the weather or the temperature. My mom does it all the time. She'll always let me know. She goes, the weather report says that it's going to be cold. And I'm like, I was just outside. I know it's cold. I was outside 5 minutes ago. I could have told you it's freezing cold out. Fueled by caffeine. Second cup. I drink way too much coffee. That's probably why I'm talking so much. Okay, 7 to 14 wind gusts. I have meters in the house, so I don't have to go outside. Oh, nice. There's a guy in town here. He has this little setup. Yeah, actually, he's been in the chat a couple times. His name is Bruce, but he has this setup outside in his backyard. It's collects rainwater or something, but it tells him something. I don't know. It's I don't know why he has it, but I can't remember. It tells him something like about the weather. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about if you ever been in the farm country. Hey, Razorian, how's you today? I just smashed the like button for you, bro. Oh, thank you. Holy cow, 14 likes. This is crazy. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I haven't slept all night. I mentioned this already so many times during this live stream, but since you just got here, I'll mention it again. Oh, and just Mike. Sorry, I didn't even. Sometimes I read what people are chatting about, but I forget to read like who wrote it, so I didn't even see that Just Mike was here. You like your new toy, don't you, Mike? What? The wind about to knock you down here. I'm like boiling. I got this screen on. I got that computer on. I've got a computer right here on. I got two screens on. So even though it's cold here, it's like boiling. But I got my hoodie on because I don't have a hat on and got a shaved head and I don't know. Balding. I'm very insecure about it. Okay. We had 21 wind gusts last night and love my new and old toys. What toys you got? What are you talking about, toys? I want toys. Mike just installed the weather monitoring system. Oh. Okay, I thought you meant like real toys, like Ninja Turtles. So I was just going over I don't know, I was watching some video and it showed some toys. What was it? Oh, what was the toys? It's something, it was a franchise that I never knew had toys made. And I guess no one else knew either because they didn't sell very well. But I saw pictures of them. I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" It wasn't Bill and Ted, I don't think. It was something else similar to Bill and Ted. Um, But I remember, yeah, I don't know. I'm really bad at starting conversations when I don't know where it's going. And then I realize I don't remember the facts. And then my conversations go right down the drain. What's up, Jelly Duck 100? How you been, dude? Thanks for dropping by. Man, I swear I was only gonna come on for like 5 minutes and it's been an hour and 10 minutes. Because I tried live streaming 4 times, couldn't figure out what the problem was. Turns out when I set it from private to public, then it automatically sets the schedule on, like set it to schedule live stream. And when it automatically did that, I didn't see it happen. And so I was live streaming, no one showed up, and then in the chat it said this video is unavailable. So it took me 4 tries to figure out what was going on. So if you ever have that problem, that's what the problem is. It's auto scheduling. And I'm gonna sing to you. And there was a time I didn't give up, ooh, because I was hanging out with Jelly Duck. Yeah. We're cruising down a highway. We're gonna do it my way. You should try me. I might bust your one up. Mm. Clearly, I'm running out of content at this point. Are you not entertained? Who says that? Because I've heard that a lot. Are you not entertained? But I was watching a YouTube video earlier and somebody said that and I knew it was a reference to something, but I don't know where the original source came from. Or I don't remember. I'm not entertained. Jelly duck, catch. No, jump, I will catch you. LOL. Now you need sugar-free creamer to help calm you down. I know, I'm not gonna sleep. Let's just be real. There's no sleeping going on here. I drink coffee all day. And the other option is just drink milk. Or I've got this like chicken flavor stuff. I don't know. You know, like the seasoning, you know, when you like crack open a package of Mr. Noodles, it's like just the flavoring. I guess you could put it in like water and drink it. And I got like hot chocolate and stuff like that, but that's a real bad idea right now. And I did something like my mom bought a bunch of chocolates for Christmas to give away to people, but not really that many people showed up. So we could just have all these chocolates. So I started eating them, which is going to be really bad for my face. But anyways, I had this chocolate, one of those where they I don't know what kind they are. They're really expensive and good though. But and then I made myself a coffee. But then the coffee tasted terrible because I had that like chocolate sweet flavor. And usually I dump a whole bunch of sugar in my coffee, but after having a chocolate, it just made the coffee taste blah. So do I love coffee too. We're all coffee crazy here. The best part of waking up is forged in your cup. Yeah, I'm Chad Kruger. I don't know. Do you guys know the Corn Life Network? You guys probably know them, right? Know them because they're been in the community. I'm just wondering where they're at these days because last I heard, first of all, they had a problem live streaming, but then they got it back so that they were able to start live streaming again. Yet I haven't gotten any notifications that they've been live streaming. So I don't know. Just thought I'd bring that up. Maybe some of you guys know who I'm talking about. I'm running out of content, people. Come on. Help me out. Does anyone have any questions or something? Gonna eat you. This is my attempt of making a cyborg. There's this movie coming out. What is it called? AI or something? No, Axel, about a robot dog. And I was like, I want a robot dog. As far as I've gotten, but I've plugged batteries in and it doesn't do anything. It might have been possibly because I ripped the head off of the body. YouTube's got issues lately. YouTube's always got issues. I don't even receive notifications from some channels. Yeah, I've done the same thing. I've hit the bell numerous times for certain channels, and it just auto goes back to no bell. Then randomly one day I'll hit it and it'll just stick. I don't know them, but I do know, even though I have the bell hit, I don't get all the notices. Yeah. YouTube's always messed up. That's just usually every live stream I complain about how messed up YouTube is. So I was gonna try not to talk about it. but but it's okay this time because you guys brought it up. But I'm always having problems with YouTube. Especially with like live streaming. Sometimes I'll start live streaming and nobody shows up for the first 10 minutes. It's like YouTube just doesn't tell anybody. So I'll sit here, just talk to myself for 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden, everyone shows up. They're all messing with me because I've grown a lot lately. You've grown a lot. Isn't that good? Oh, why did I think? I thought you meant like in height. Now I understand what you're saying. You mean your channel's grown, right? Takes me 14 minutes to get notices, sometimes 30. Huh. I never timed so my notifications, so I don't know. But there's also like I think there's also a problem with the PlayStation. Sometimes I do those video game live streams and on the PlayStation it won't show any of the chat. So I have to open up a separate uh, window on my computer just so I can read the chat. But that's probably a PlayStation problem. I don't think that's YouTube. I don't see how long they were on in the no. Hmm. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube is messed up. Oh, Dr. Barkley. What? Sup, dude? Sorry, I didn't see you till now. Hope you're still here. What's up? And I gotta go through here, guys. Gotta make sure I didn't miss anybody. No, I think I got you all. Got makeup on the golden. Just a mark, just a mark. We got homestead in the city. Yeah, with Jason and G. I said, trap. Wow. All right. Enough of that. Breakfast time. Love to you all. All right. Have a wonderful breakfast. Eggs and ham and coffee. And what else? Hash browns. Mm. Toast. Jam. Peanut butter. Bacon. Yeah. I love bacon. Bacon's my favorite. What's a shaking bacon? What's a bacon shaking? Oh, English muffin. Making me hungry. No talking about food on this stream. Everyone's gonna get hungry and leave. Just kidding. I'm totally ending the live stream right now, anyways. But I never thought about that. Hey, isn't that subliminal? If you wanted everyone to leave somebody's chat, you just start talking about food, and everyone would get hungry and leave. So if you have any enemies on YouTube, now you know what to do. Crispy and shredded in butter. Oh yeah. I got someone pissed at me a few days ago because I didn't uh, show up his stream. I mean, he streamed a few times a day, and I'm like, I need to work, edit videos, and sleep. Impossible go to every stream. Yeah, no doubt. A person shouldn't be upset. I've seen a few people get upset about things, and that it's like, I think because we have this community where we all know each other, people think like, I think people get used to the idea that we're in a community, like nobody lives outside the community. If we didn't have this community, it would be like every person for themselves, right? And I like this community. I like how it works. I think it's a good thing. But don't forget that like the majority of the world thinks other ways. Like uh I don't know. I just see some people like, "Oh, not everyone leaves a comment." And it's like, "Well, yeah, that's just life." I watch like 100 YouTube videos every day. I don't leave a comment on every video or whatever. But some people really get upset about that kind of stuff. I just don't think it's worth getting upset about. So I'm sorry to hear that someone got pissed at you. I could have explained that so much better, but it's okay. I'll do it some other time. So if anyone's watching the replay right now, just ignore the last 5 minutes and stay tuned for another episode of Razorian Live when he describes what he meant a little bit better. It's okay because up to them, pissed at me because they have issues, not me. Yeah. Well, it's better than talking about walking your dog and having to pick up his poo with a plastic bag with a hole in it. uh, uh, man, I was in a park one day and they had uh, a sign that was in the grass, like a plastic sign that said something like "clean up after your dog" or something. And it had a picture of a guy picking up poop off the ground. Again, there was something really funny about it, but I don't remember what it is right now. So it's just another one of those stories that really just goes downhill. But you just reminded me of that. Uh, oh, wait, what is it? The sign says something like it's everybody's job or something. It's, you know, trying to describe to pick up poop or something. It's everyone's responsibility. But the way the picture was, it made it look like possibly like the person was putting it down on the ground, not picking it up. I don't know. Uh, Anyways, okay, guys, I'm gonna go for real this time. Are you not entertained? We're gonna close this down. Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna turn the TV off, but I gotta turn the computer off before I turn the TV off. If the poo solid, imagine the poo like. Never mind. Later, everyone. Okay, later. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna write in the chat here. Later, all. Thank you so much for coming out. Happy face. All right, guys. You're the best. Thank you so much for coming out. I really do appreciate it. This has been a fun time. I was only going to stay on for 5 minutes, and it's been like an hour and a half almost. So it's been a lot of fun. And I really appreciate the fact that you guys are willing to come and spend your time hanging out with me for a bit. So have a wonderful day. I'm going to go get some sleep or maybe some food, thanks to, all you guys talking about food. All right, peace.